Some people living across from the new Wet and Wild water park are happy the holiday weekend is over. The park was so packed during its opening weekend, nearby streets became parking lots. 8 News Now is live. Brian Brennan telling us how Wet and Wild and the county plan to handle future traffic problems that could come as soon as this weekend. Brian?
Paul, will spin a lot calmer today until school let out, and then we've seen a lot more people start showing up. Let me show you right here. At first glance, you might think that Wet and Wild has plenty of parking in front, but this is actually not even their property. Houses are supposed to go here, but that didn't stop those cars from spilling over, and the neighbors across the street say they're worried that the spill over there is going to be a problem they'll have to deal with all summer.
They were parked right in front of the no parking signs.
A neighborhood turned into a parking lot.
We saw 7 cars towed.
Dana Willoughby says her HOA is trying to push back the flood.
Sunday there was still some people, but our neighborhood, the HOA put up signs saying that people would be towed. So hopefully it stays that way, but Saturday was pretty bad, so I don't know if all the weekends are going to be like that.
According to public records, legal capacity at the water park is 6,000 people. During the planning phase, Wet and Wild was approved for 685 spots. That's less than 1 spot per 6 people. County Commissioner Susan Brager says it's too early to tell if Wet and Wild has enough parking.
People should not be parking in anyone's driveway, on their street. I think it's going to settle in and the parking will be okay. And if they need more spaces, we're going to have to look at that. We cannot have people parking all over the place.
In 2012, Wet and Wild asked for an additional 900 temporary spaces at a nearby empty lot. That lot is to be used on busy weekends, but neighbors say it's not enough.
Of course, it's going to get worse, really bad. I don't know how bad it's going to be, but it's going just by looking at it right now. I mean, you can't even find a parking anymore.
As soon as the kids are out of school, that's probably going to be a regular hangout. I have to imagine a lot of other people are going to think the same thing. I expect them to be extremely busy all the way up until the weather turns bad again.
Dana says she hasn't gone there yet, but she's already had enough of the Wet and Wild experience.
We bought tickets thinking, oh, it's going to be fun, but I don't even know at this point really if I want to go brave it with my kids. So it is a little frustrating. I think they've got a lot of things that they need to get figured out.
Commissioner Brager says if the overflowing parking continues, there are some options. The park has 10 more acres of land it can be built on, and they might have to work out an agreement with the middle school right next door to allow more people to park. Spokespeople for Wet and Wild say they do have enough parking. They say it's just an overwhelming amount of interest from people in the first few days. They say eventually that will die down. Reporting live, Brian Brennan, 8 News Now.
Thanks, Brian.